Hello. Oh, Donald, I can't talk right now. I'm going to a fashion show. Hey fashionista, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Beth, and today I'm going to be talking about Miami Swim Week. Now, if you don't know what Miami Swim Week, it's a 5-day fashion event where designers get to show off their amazing swimwear collection. So I didn't get the chance to go to every single show every single day because of course I'm on a budget, but I did go in on the Saturday at like 2:30 p.m. and it was actually really fun and I enjoyed it. I wish I could have done something more, but I felt like it was just like a time crunch that I was just going through it. But we're gonna be talking about it today. I'm gonna be showing you some videos and pictures that I have taken. But first, let me show you the outfit that I wore for Fashion Week, which of course is the same outfit that I'm wearing now. So the outfit that I put together, it's literally last minute. I ordered everything from Amazon because you know me, I always have to do last minute things for some reason. But you know what? Everybody loved the outfit. I love the outfit. So it actually turned out pretty good. So I decided to wear a black two-top mini dress, which is more like a satin and silk feel. It was so comfortable. It's super comfortable actually. Like it's really cute. So as I mentioned before, we actually went on May 31st, which was on a Saturday. We decided to book tickets for the 2:30 show. We ended up actually driving there instead of just flying there, only because the flight was like crazy expensive and I'm not gonna pay like $400 just to go Miami when the drive was only like 4 hours. It really wasn't that bad. I enjoy the company and I'm a road trip girl, so I really don't mind being a passenger princess. And it's so funny because I actually been in Florida for like about 3 or 4 years and I never actually went or been to Miami. I actually have been to Miami like years ago, like in 2009 or something like that. So it's been like a long time since I've been. But Miami wasn't that bad. I don't like the whole Miami, but I actually did like Miami Beach, and that's where the fashion show was taking place. We ended up arriving at Miami Beach like around 11:30ish, and by that time we had like so much time to spare, so I decided to get something to eat. We parked our car in like one of those like parking lot garage, which was so expensive. 6 hours, like $40. Can you believe that? Like $40 in the parking lot garage. Like it was ridiculous. But I paid it anyway because it was right next to the fashion show and I'm not going to be walking in heels the entire time anyways. So we decided to go to the restaurant, which is a block away from the fashion event, and I thought it was perfect because we didn't have to like walk too far or drive too far. It was just a little quick walk where we can go eat and then come back. But the issue with this restaurant is it wasn't even that good. It was so expensive. It was okay. And the food wasn't even that great. Like I couldn't even finish it all. So I ended up ordering a mimosa with eggs benedict. And honestly, the only good thing about that meal was just the mimosa, obviously. The eggs benedict was just like mediocre. I don't know what it was. The holiday sauce felt like it was missing something, and the aftertaste, like I said, it was just too strong. I couldn't eat both of it. I couldn't eat one. And you know when you're just so hungry, you decide to just eat it anyway. But even then, like after the I just couldn't continue eating. I was hungry, I just couldn't anymore. So I didn't like how the potatoes tops were actually pretty good, and the bottle that they put in there was just super cute. But honestly, like 2 meal and 1 mimosa were, but the like $80. So it definitely wasn't worth it at all. Oh, and by the way, the restaurant that I went to is called Wild on the Porch in Miami Beach. So 0 stars, do not recommend. So after brunch, we actually walked back to our car and I ended up getting dressed from there. And don't worry, we have like one of those like sun panels so nobody could see us. So around like 1:50, we decided actually just to walk to the fashion event only because it looked like it was going to rain and start pouring and it was super windy. So we wanted to make sure we get to the event right before it happened because you see this hair? Okay, it's Dominican hair, and if you get water on this, it's gonna look so bad. So I actually had to basically protect my hair from all of it. So the fashion show took place in the Temple Manuel in Miami Beach. It is so beautiful. The building outside was beautiful. The interior was beautiful. It was just beautiful all around. So I'm really glad I get to experience that. So once we arrived, we got our wristband and no one was allowed to actually get into the show unless it was like 2 o'clock, which is the VIPs get to go in, and then by 2:15 the rest of the people who had their tickets get to go in. And of course, since I have my VIP just for you guys, we got in at 2 o'clock, and then once we got in, we got our drinks and we sat on the best seat that we can find. And we just started drinking, just waiting for the show to start. The best part about being a VIP is you get to sit in a front row, which is perfect because I had no one in front of me blocking my view from anything that I was recording or taking pictures. And we had these like cute little complimentary like goodie bags. It was basically like a little small tote bag that came with a pair of sunglasses, a sun hat, and just a little like marketing advertisement card from the company that decided to sponsor it. So what I noticed coming to the fashion show is the whole attire has to be semi-formal or just an elevated type of casual look. Everybody dressed so beautifully. They looked great. A lot of people have more like floral prints or more bold and like light colors. So they're actually staying in the trend of the spring, and I'm guessing that's the same thing for the summer trend going. I'm gonna find out for more information for you guys for the summer trend, so just stay tuned. So the ambiance of the place is so relaxed. It's so nice. It's so beautiful. It was more spacious. It wasn't as hot as I thought it was going to be. I thought I would need like to bring like a hand fan in case like I would start sweating because I'm the type of person that sweat like a pig, but it actually wasn't. I'm guessing they just blasted AC down just to keep everybody cool and comfortable, which was absolutely perfect. So I'm only going to show videos of female models. So there were like a few that there were children and men, but since this is a fashion channel just talking about mostly women, I'm actually going to just show you videos and pictures of just like grown female adults, and I obviously want to protect the children in swimwear, which is why I'm not going to upload them. The first brand that showcased their swimwear collection is called Dragon Wing. I feel like this collection gives off that strong 80s and 90s vibe into it. I just love the colors that they brought out with the purple, pink, and the turquoise blue. It just seems very like retro and more like a playful style, which I absolutely adore. All the models were absolutely beautiful and the collection looked gorgeous as well. The second brand that showcased their collection is S by N. So far, this is one of my favorite collections. She just gives off that very edgy piece, which of course I love because I'm an edgy girl, so I love anything that is edgy. So most of her collection were mostly like metallic and monochrome, which was all gorgeous. All the colors that she used were basically like a grayish neutral, and then she just add that pop of like the metallic colors, which is so gorgeous as you can see here. She actually did some clothing style for the men in here. It looked more like a contemporary boho style of like outfit, but for some reason every time I look at it I feel like it just reminds me of like the Dune like costumes. I believe some of the fabric that she used were linen, and they just look absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I think she did an amazing job at this showcase. Another thing of why I love this collection is that not only did she do swimwear, she actually added like accessory to match with it. So if you can see here, one of the metallic boots, I thought it just looked so gorgeous and it just fit into the swimsuit really well. And she also added in like a tall shoulder metallic leather jacket into it, and I think it's so cute, especially like if you're just trying to go to like a bar area, like a beach bar area, and you just want like a cover up. The jacket was just like a nice elegant touch into it, especially with the sweatpants that she put into it. It's more like if you want to just like lounge like in the beach type. I thought that was just fascinating. It just looks so comfy, and I can't wait to see her other collections that she's going to show. So the third brand that is showcasing today is Cartandra. I think I'm saying that right, but her collection was actually very interesting. Most of her swimwear is actually like crocheting type, and I've noticed over the past few months that it's actually becoming popular. Like it's not going into the trending type of like styles, but it's starting to become very noticeable, and I've been seeing like a lot of like crocheting type outfits, like whether it's crocheting skirts or like blouses or just swimwear. This is a very nice and beautiful collection. The models were amazing and they're gorgeous, and I love the color elements that she added into it. It's not only just like neutral, she added like a very like soft like colors too, like the orange or the pink and the blue. It just gives off that more like warm tone into it, and it just looks absolutely amazing. I love the styles and like the attached cover-up skirts that she added into the collection. I just thought she did an amazing job, and everything just looks so beautiful. So the fashion show decided to take a little break in between like the showcases, So they actually had this person performing, and honestly, like, he was such a great singer. I loved his voice and just the lyrics that he came into it. I'm actually gonna show you just like a little clip of what I took from him. I think he's amazing. I don't know his name, so if you do find out who this is, please comment down below. I would love to support and follow him on social media.
Wasting my days. Look, you have my heart, and it will never be the same. And right from the start, girl, you know I'm the one to blame. I can't keep playing with you. I can't fit in your picture. My feelings just looking right. Gotta have it all. I can't feel it.
So after the singer was performed, they actually showcased 2 more brands, but I actually didn't end up taking videos or pictures, only because most of the collection were for children or just for men, which wasn't really my style since I'm only focusing on women. But I just decided to just throw it out there. So once the show was finished, everybody else got to like get up and start mingling and networking, or you could just take pictures of the models or interview them. I thought it was like really interesting. What I wish they actually done better was the drinks at the bar. So I only got the chance to only drink one. It was an open bar, but the issue was they wouldn't like serve, or you weren't allowed to actually like get up from your seat and actually get the drinks. And then by the time the show was done, they weren't allowed to serve any more drinks, which I just thought that was just weird, because I think if they just would have continued on with the open bar, they will get more people just to stay in. But I didn't feel like it was just one of those things that I actually want to like stay and just like chit chat. I felt like there was just no opportunity for me to even like mingle or network with anybody there. But I am planning to just go to more event next year's if I have a bigger budget, and just like have fun with it, and maybe just interview some of the fashion designers and the models. But yes, overall I actually did had a good experience. I'm definitely going again next year, but definitely not with the same company. I went with the Bureau Miami Swim Week tickets, and I felt like they just could have done more. But next year, I'm definitely gonna try out everywhere else. Overall, I actually did have a good experience. I had fun. I get to been in the place and actually do an event that I've always wanted to do. I've always seen TV shows or movies like going to fashion show, and I told myself one day I'm going to a fashion show. And even though like it's not the same thing, like it's just swim week, I just felt like the experience was just amazing. The company that I actually bought tickets from was the Bureau of Miami Swim Week. I felt like they could have done better, but next year I'm actually going to branch out to other companies just to see how they are. And you already know, like there's always like top influencers and just celebrity A-list, and I really want to go ahead and experience that. So is it worth it? If you want to get that experience, it is, but I suggest not really like buying tickets from the Bureau unless you just want to like do like that one-time thing, and that's it. But yeah, so I hope you guys like the videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.